Hi guys, it's been a while, but that's only because I haven't been stitching much, just been very busy. If you notice, behind me, things have changed. My desk used to actually face the window, and right here was the desk that I used. It's like a bar height desk, and it folds in half and all that other fun stuff. It's folded in half, so it's at its smallest right now. That used to be my desk over across by the window. And the bed used to be on this wall, and now it's on that wall. My father-in-law is doing some home repairs in his home, and my old desk, which is the one I'm using now, we left at his house when we moved into our house. Just because he was using it, I wasn't using it. It was too big at the time. Anyways, he's doing home repairs, and he doesn't need the desk anymore. And so we decided to take it back. My husband thought it'd be a great idea because it could hold all of my working stuff. Let's see if I can. Oh, I don't think I can switch you guys around. Let's just go this way. See, this is a big old desk. It's huge. We bought it from Home Depot or Staples years ago. And it's okay. I miss the light from the window, to be honest. Now I have to put all these lamps down that shine, let's see, boobies. Yeah, that's terrible lighting, but I'll turn it off in a second. So now I got to put all these lamps on to see when I'm working, and it's not as fun as being over there, but this layout in our room actually works a lot better. My armoire is now on that side of the wall. We actually have a TV up now, so I can plug my computer into the TV if I need to. It's not the best thing, but it's good. It's working for us. It's working for us. So, I mean, I still got the fan doing the fun stuff in the back. Anyways, we'll start with stitching, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, so at the end of, let me get this off here. At the end of June, close to the end of the June, I finally finished my June block for the Under Sea SAL. I finished my July for the Well Hello There series by Hands On Design. I don't know if I showed it. I probably did. I don't know. Finished that, and then so I decided to pick up my Hyrule map and get working on that. And I only got this far. One second. This is the edge of this page, which is, I believe, is page, oh gosh, 4? Page 4, because there's 3 across. Yeah. This is page 4, but my second page. And this is where it'll end. A little bit further over it than I expected. I want to say that I thought it was supposed to end here, but that's okay. I mean, I got enough room, I think, to do whatever I was going to do with it. I think I was going to either turn it into a wall hanging, like just a quilted wall hanging, or sew it into a pillow, but I don't know. So anyways, this is as far as I got, not as far as I wanted to, and then before I knew it, it was already July 1st, and I had to switch back over to Under Sea SAL. So my summer months are not stitch friendly. Let's just say that. That's when I get my biggest sales for my business. But we're talking stitching first. So the Under the Sea SAL came back out, and it was this lovely little mermaid this time. So I'm almost done with this block, actually. So I got the mermaid all done, and I got these 3 fish done, and then there's these 2 last fish. Yeah, these 2 last fish, right here and right here, which are just the same as this little guy right here. So 2 more right there, and then just back stitching. So I'll have this one done, hopefully, I would love to say tonight, but I would have to start stitching a little bit sooner than I normally do. So we'll see. Get this done, and then I gotta obviously start the Well Hello There August block, and then I can probably get back to my Hyrule. I can't wait to not be so far behind. We'll see how the fall and the winter months go. For me, usually those are my better stitching months. But we'll see. We will see. So that's it for stitching. I have no haul. Well, not yet. I ordered some needle minders, so when they get here, I'll show you guys, or at least post on my Instagram, which one brings me to, I don't know about Flosstube for me. Considering I don't stitch a lot, like I mentioned, I don't know if I should do these, should take the time out of my day, or should I just post to Instagram. I post to Instagram quite a bit, or at least what I feel like is quite a bit. And maybe I should just start doing little tiny videos there instead of Flosstube. I don't know. This isn't, it's just not really working out for me. We'll see. We'll just see. If I do start stitching a lot more in the next couple of months, maybe Flosstube will become a bigger thing for me. Or not. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's so many Flosstubers out there. There's plenty of people to watch. So there's that. See, I didn't take any notes this time, so I'm just kind of winging it because I knew I didn't have a lot to talk about. I saw Tracy's Instagram with her lavender and lace lady. I don't know which one it is. I didn't pay that close attention to it, but that was beautiful, and it makes her the face. It's where she stitched the little face, and it's just crazy how much detail is in there. That makes me want to pick up my lavender and lace ladies just to stitch their faces, but I'm so far away from the faces. It's like, and plus I have all this other stuff. I don't want to fall behind on this under the Sea SAL, or else it's just gone. I won't. And then same with the Well Hello There series. I actually use that to decorate in my living room, so I kind of need to keep up with that until it's finished. So, I don't have much time to stitch all the things, because these last 2 months have been really nice for me. In June, I mentioned that I was making Yahtzee, and I did. I finished at the end of June. I made my last set yesterday. I'm not doing that anymore until next year, just because there's no point in it. And then when July rolled around, I started advertising these first day of and last day of chalkboards. These little chalkboards, they're 6 by 8 inches. And then you just fill it in. I prefer using chalk marker, but regular chalk works just fine too. So I've been advertising these, and I've already have over 70 orders. So I've been working my butt off. I've had to buy more and more chalkboards because I initially started out with so many and didn't think it was going to be so popular, and I've already had to buy like a ton more. And I don't even have enough yet. I'll still have to go and buy more. So just that, and it's been great. And really nice to be making some money. I've only spent it on the needle minders so far. I've been dying to either buy the buzzed. Oh gosh, Hands-On Design. They design those little square puffs. And the buzz one I really like. It's just I can't get past the price of the pins and the fabric for it. That's the only part that's I have the money for it, but can I consciously spend that money on that? That's difficult. It's difficult for me. Just like the one chatelaine I have in my wish list, like just the pattern on my wish list for 1, 2, 3 stitch is the mushroom and fern one. It's on sale right now, and I still can't bring myself to spend that kind of money on it. It's just like it's not that bad. It's just I can't. And I don't know if I want that one per se, or if I want I don't know if it's the Scotland one. I want to say somebody had like an Ireland one. I don't know if that's. I haven't even seen that one on the website, so I I don't know if that's a thing or if it's just the Scotland one. Anyways, I can't make my mind up which one I would like more. So I know the lighting. Ooh, it's better when I put my hands up. So yeah, this is what's been keeping me from stitching so much, is these little chalkboards. Just fun. Sort of. Like, I've been working on them all day. I already have a whole bunch of the vinyl cut and weeded. I just need to apply them to the boards. And then I just made, I'm hoping to kind of continue the good success with my little small business, by starting to shift gears into Halloween. I know it's really early for Halloween, but when you're buying from China, you kind of gotta be early. So there are these like little totes, like canvas totes with these little Halloween designs on them, and you can personalize them with your child's name, because it says this bag belongs to, and then you'd put the kid's name on it. So I'm hoping that maybe that'll be a big seller closer to Halloween. So I just made a big purchase of those bags today, which kind of sucks. Kind of hurt a little. I like spending money, but I don't like spending money at the same time. So that was something going on. So I'm hoping, and then following that would be Santa sacks, but I don't have to worry about that just yet. So overall, good success, I suppose, with my business. Not so much my stitching, which we'll get there. All in due time. I suppose it's not much different than if I was actually working a full-time job. I mean, this is a full-time job, but I mean like a legit full-time job. Oh, out of the house. It'd be the same. I wouldn't have much stitching done, like, ever. Reading-wise, I finished the series for that one book I talked about a while ago. Oh gosh, the Ask and the Answer? No, was that the second one? Oh, the first one was called something about a knife. Give me a second, I'll look it up. Just give me a second, I'm going to go on my Goodreads and just double check, because I do want to talk about it a little bit. It was really good. It was a really good series. I really liked it. Gosh, there's something about the knife in my books. The Ask and the Answer was the second one, and then Monsters of Men was the third one. Let's see here. Oh, The Knife of Never Letting Go. That's what the first one's called. And it's all these books, well, it's by Patrick Ness, Ness. The Knife of Never Letting Go, followed by The Ask and the Answer, and then followed by, or finishing up with Monsters of Men. It's a dystopian book. I don't know if this is necessarily young adult, maybe. It is about teenagers, so probably young adult, which is my favorite. So The Knife of Never Letting Go brings us to, starts us off with this kid named Todd. He's almost 15. And I believe when you turn 15, you become a man, or at least he's like the only kid left in his world. And they live on New World, which is, there are all these people, they're the first settlers to this planet. Because supposedly, they don't tell about the old planet, but I guess they lived on Earth, maybe? And Earth was dying, and they had to go find a new planet, so he was his parents were one of the first settlers on this new planet, and so there's history, like they had been there for about 20 years or something like that. I don't know. And they're not the only ones there. There's these natives called spackles, which I guess are aliens. I don't know. They're supposed to look like aliens, I guess. Just taller, skinnier versions of humans. And they're white. Like white, not like Caucasian, but like white. And they don't talk. Anyways, so in the story, men have noise, which is where you can hear all men's thoughts at all times. Regardless if you want to or not, you can't turn it off, kind of thing. It happens even when you're sleeping. And the spackles, because they don't talk, all they have is noise. And women don't have noise. Anyways, where Todd lives, there's no women anyways. They're all gone. Anyways, so Todd's like a couple of days away from his 15th birthday, and then he finds out some bad things, and his adopted parents force him to leave to save himself. And while he's leaving, he runs into a girl. And she happens to be one of the scouts from the settlers ship thing people. There's another batch of settlers coming in a couple of months, so she's a scout. Her family was a scout family to check to see what happened to the first settlers, because they never made contact, see if the planet was still habitable, kind of thing. So he runs into her, and they end up having to run for their lives because the mayor from his town is pursuing Todd, and so on and so forth. And they have to get to this town called Haven because they think that's where they can contact the girl Viola's, the settler ship or whatever. So the whole book is them, going through a whole bunch of hardships to get to Haven, and it's intense. And then the ask and the answer is all about being in Haven, which ends up being taken over by the bad mayor from Todd's hometown, and all the women there, and just a lot of, how a middle book would be in a series. It's just kind of like a lot of backstory, a lot of this other crap, war starting, and then Monsters of Men ends with a huge war between humans and spackles, and how Todd has to fight the mayor, and save Viola and save humanity, because the new settlers are about to come and land, and they don't want them to come in the middle of a war, kind of thing. I don't know, it's really good. I really, really enjoyed it. I had a hard time putting it down. I spent a lot of late nights reading the series. It was really good. Now, I just started the other night The Bound, which is the second book in the affiliate. Well, let me see. It's not the affiliate series, unless I'm correct. Where is it? Oh, Ascension series. Okay, so the Ascension series, book 1 is called The Affiliate, and book 2 is The Bound, which is really... I found the Affiliate a pretty good story, so I was pretty... Which sucked is I couldn't get The Bound through my library for some reason. I can't recommend anymore because supposedly I hit some limit on that, which is weird. Every time I try to recommend any kind of book, it just says you've hit your limit. You can no longer recommend books. So I have no clue how to fix that. I don't know why I can't recommend books. So that's unfortunate. And then The Bound never even showed up when I would try to look up recommended books. It just would never show up. It was just not a book available. So I had to wait. I have this thing on my phone, which it's not even... Oh, it's in front of me. Duh. Yeah, blonde. Was it? Oh, Google. On Google, I don't know what it's called. It's an app where you take surveys every so often, and you get like 10 cents, 15 cents, whatever. So I've been collecting the money for it, and I I had enough to buy The Bound. So I bought that on my phone, and so now I'm reading that too. And it's probably going to be like, a typical middle book where it's just kind of backstory, not so much of, what you were expecting. Normal stuff. I don't know how to even go about explaining it. Supposedly there's a kingdom, royalty, the lead character, Serene, I believe that's what her name, or how her name is pronounced. She becomes an affiliate, which is supposedly like the highest ranking thing you can be underneath royalty. It's kind of like being a lady in waiting, but just with better benefits, I should say. So she becomes the Queen's affiliate. Queen doesn't like her. King falls in love with Serene, blah, you know, that kind of thing. And supposedly 2,000 years before this, magic had been around in their world. And supposedly it got wiped out around that time. And then Serene ends up finding out that she is part of that lost people who had magic 2,000 years ago kind of thing. And so now book 2 is her going to find out more information about it, trying to find out how she can control it, finding out that all these myths and stories from her childhood are actually real kind of thing. I don't know. It's good. I like it. You know me. Like I said, I like young adult books. The author of this series is K.A. Lind or Lindy. I don't know. I suck at pronunciation. Oh, this series though, in the front of the book, the author does list all these words that are different in her story and how to pronounce them. So that's kind of a nice like touch to a book with fancy words to them, you know, made up words. Is she actually puts a pronunciation key in the book. So that's good. Anyways, I've chatted forever on that. If you found that boring, I'm sorry. You don't have to watch my videos. Like I said, I might not even continue videos. We will see. Now I'm just patiently waiting for Game of Thrones on Sunday. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's pretty much every time I see anything Game of Thrones, I'm freaking out. Oh, and if you like Game of Thrones too, and if you liked theory videos on it, check out New Rock Stars on YouTube. They did a theory breakdown of the second trailer for season 7, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I love it. And then last season they did a season or episode breakdown after every episode. It was so good, you know, because you're watching, you watch it and there's so much going on, and sometimes you just, like me, I don't get everything. I don't connect everything right away. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not intellectual. So the breakdown and recaps are awesome because it helps bring things to light and helps me understand it better and love it 10 times more. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is it. I'm done. See you guys later. Bye.